Hi, I'd like to tell you a little about Project 3. You can find the Project 3 assignment sheet in Writing Projects and also in this week's readings. I won't read that to you. Instead, this video is meant to introduce you to the project and complement the work outlined in that project description. So this project builds on the work you've done in Project 1 and 2. In Project 1, you proposed the area you'd like to research. In Project 2, you selected a generative source to begin working with. For Project 3, you bring all of that work together, do further research, and apply your rhetorical understanding of how writing processes function to compose a textbook chapter. This will not be the typical research paper that you may have written before. The research paper genre is one that's pretty unique to classrooms and thus not so useful for learning how to research in a broader sense. So instead, this project asks you to consider a particular rhetorical situation in a genre that you're most likely familiar with, the textbook. So you have the opportunity to practice and demonstrate your understanding of two important processes: research, and that includes developing a research question all the way through integrating findings, and also genre awareness. There's no way that you can learn or have exposure to every different genre or type of writing in which you'll be asked to compose during your life, but if you can become familiar with research and understanding genre, you're in pretty good shape for writing at the university and in your life. Genre conventions entail the expectations or norms for a particular kind of writing. For instance, you're probably familiar with what a menu looks like, a bill, a text message, a textbook, a syllabus. All of these are genres, and they're written very differently. Your expectations of what these various genres are supposed to look like help you write and understand genres. So for this project, you'll use your understanding of these concepts to develop a textbook chapter for the Bedford Book of Genres that uses the research you developed for your interest area and that looks like it would be found in your textbook. So do your best to integrate your research in a way that makes it look and sound like a chapter in your textbook. Use headings, color, and structure to mimic our book, but then use your research and ideas for content. The only thing that will differ is what I'll ask you to use of references or like a works cited page depending on what citation style you chose. And then cite your sources throughout the chapter in addition. Do let me know if you have any questions. I'm happy to help, and I really look forward to reading your work.